I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. Life was stringing me along. Then you came and you cut me loose. Was solo singing on my own. Now I can't find a key without you. And now your song is on repeat. And I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just want to be part of your symphony.
So we need another scribe for the whiteboard on the other side of the cutout cam. We do need a couple of front gate men as well. You've got the...
I'm sorry if it's all too much. Every day you're here, I'm healing. And I was running out of luck. I never thought I'd find this feeling. 'Cause I've been hearing symphonies.
So our judges have given their official judges address. They're just about set and ready to go. Just a big thank you to Jay Sharnock and Hugh Smith, our two Stockman's Challenge judges here at Australia's Greatest Horseman for 2025. We're just about set to go, folks. We'll be looking for Leah Reid at number 1 with horse number 215. Hazard's El Rey to kick us off here in the Classic Challenge Wetwork Finals. Here in the Ringers Western Outdoor Arena, of course, brought to us by Top Rail, Equine, Truco, Elite and Iconoclast. We need another gate man by the looks. So we need 2 gate men. We need a couple of volunteers to please make their way down. Professional couple of gate men. That'll be greatly appreciated.
And now your song is on repeat. And I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Symphony. Look at our song on the radio. Symphony. We hold me tight and not let go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the whip has fallen. We can get set and get underway. Here with number 1, Leah Reid, with horse number 215, Hazard's El Rey, here in the Top Rail Equine Classic Challenge Final. Strong competitor we've seen all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. Leah Reid got 3 back into the Australia's Greatest Horseman finals that are happening here tonight. Also made it back into the finals for the Classic Stockman's Challenge. So we watch Leah Reid enter outside on course now here in the Ringers Western Outdoor Arena. The Classic Stockman's Challenge to do that cloverleaf pattern around the 3 pegs. So around peg number 1 she goes. We'll be working hard here. Got to try and make up a bit of ground. The afterburners come on now, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the cowgirl sit, rise and check, and then rise again on that cow to maintain control. Sits on the hip of that cow. Is going to start rising up now, folks. Heads to the eye of that beast. Going to be working hard. The horsemanship skills start to prevail on the shoulder. Drops back the other way. Working so hard to try and get to that third and final peg. And there's the fall of the whip, ladies and gentlemen. For Leah Reid and Hazard Ray, we wait for some numbers to come through. Then we head down to number 2, Cameron Dunlop, of course, number 118, PCD, Destiny's Rolls.
You say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way it tastes. Cause you know it's been a long time coming, don't you let me fall. But your lips undress me, hooked on your tongue. Love your kisses deadly, don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true, la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true, la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you
Numbers coming through there for Leah Reid and Hazard Ray, a 131. So a 131 for Leah Reid and Hazard Ray. Now that brings us down to number 2. Will be Cameron Dunlop with horse number 118, PCD, Destiny Rolls. Number 3 will be Georgia Maven. Number 4 will be Leah Reid. Number 5, Tim Duggan. Number 6, Leah Reid. Number 7, Matty Teague. Number 8, Michael Wilson. Number 9, Mark Budsworth. And number 10, Leah Reid. All-round average score, 65.5 for Leah Reid. So we do go off the average score. The way the format's set up, ladies and gentlemen, Judge 1 and Judge 2 hand in their scores. We combine those two scores together and then we divide that total score by 2. And that is the final score our competitor does get. So a 65.5 for Leah Reid and Hazard Ray. We move down to number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron Dunlop with horse number 118, PCD, Destiny's Rolls. Up the front in the money zone, towards the front of that cutout camp, right where the judges want him to be. Calls for the gate now, Cameron Dunlop, folks. Destiny's Rolls. His horse here in the finals this afternoon, heads out steady. Looking to play that chess game with this cow. He's going to be a little bit steady and look back on him. He's going to sit at the hip and try and be timid. Make that cow run on. Put him where he needs it to be. That's the head around peg number 2 now, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the pace start to wind on as he wraps him back up. And he's going to try and put him back to peg number 3. He's going to circle him up on the eastern end of the Ringers Outdoor Arena, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron Dunlop with PCD Destiny Rolls. There's the fall of the whip. So we'll get some numbers through there for Cameron and PCD Destiny's Rolls in a couple of moments' time. And then we head down to number 3. Will be Georgia Maven with horse number 156. With it is Lulu. Number 4. Following Georgia Maben will be Leah Reid once again. Number 5, Tim Duggan. Number 6, Leah Reid. Number 7, Matty Teague. Once again, a big thank you to Top Rail Equine, Truco Elite, and Iconoclast. Numbers coming through, 870 in total, 70 points for Cameron Dunlop and PCD Destiny's Rolls, 70 points. We watch right now, number 3, Georgia Maben with horse number 156 on course. With it is Lulu.
I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, bass.
She's on her feet, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. He's watching the go for Georgia Maben, riding hard. The horse wanted to go on the right side of the peg with that cow.
All the right junk in all the right places. I see the magazine working out Photoshop. We know that shit ain't real. Come on now, make it stop. If you got beauty pills, just raise them up. 'Cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold at night. That booty, no, there won't be no stick figure silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you
Okay, folks, that brings us down to number 4 next. Go with Leah Reid and horse number 220, One Stylish Chap. Number 5, Be Ready, Tim Duggan. Number 6, Leah Reid. Once again, number 7, Matty Teague. Number 8, Michael Wilson. Number 9, Mark Budsworth. And number 10, Leah Reid.
I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches.
We watch Leah Reid now, ladies and gentlemen. Horse number 220, One Stylish Chap. The second nomination she's got back into the finals here for the Top Rail Equine Classic Challenge Finals. We watch the wet work division of the Stockman's Challenge in the Ringers Western Outdoor Arena. Leah Reid calls for outside now, gets outside and on course. And the work hard kicks him back to the right angle there now, ladies and gentlemen. Leah Reid, one of the elite female Stockman's Challenge and camp draft horse trainers in the country right now. We're currently watching, ladies and gentlemen, working hard to try and get that beast back to the third and final peg. She's going to stop and circle up on the eastern end of the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Leah Reid and One Stylish Chap. So we'll wait for the numbers to come through there for Leah Reid, and then we'll head down to number 5, Tim Duggan. Horse number 303, Ali Bluebud.
Call it love and devotion. Call it a mom's adoration. Foundation, a special bond of creation. Ah, for all the single moms out there going through frustration.
There'll be a 68 on the card, 6'8 there for Leah Reid and One Stylish Chap. As we move down to number 5, we watch Central Queensland trainer about to go to work, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tim Duggan with horse number 303, Ali Blue Blood.
For a baby, all on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him.
Daily struggle.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm
Horse
gonna give
following Tim Duggan will be Leah Reid once again, then Matty Teague, Michael Wilson, Mark Budsworth, and then Leah Reid to wrap up Classic Challenge Wetwork Finals, brought to us by Top Rail Equine Truco Elite in Iconoclast.
I'm gonna do what I got to say. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
Okay, folks, we watch Tim Duggan now, currently in camp. Horse number 303, Ali Blue Blood. Head out on course in the Ringers Western Outdoor Arena right now, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Tim Duggan, Central Queensland Stockman Challenge trainer. Round pick number 1 they go. Watch Mr. Duggan sit, and then he's going to rise hard and rise long here now, ladies and gentlemen. Going to try and make it up. point that steer back to the right way. Yes, he does. Now it's a chess match heading to the third and final peg. Maintains control back. Working hard to get around to the right side of that peg. Sits and clock is going to beat him. The whip goes down, ladies and gentlemen, for Tim Duggan and Ali Blue Blood. We'll get some numbers through.
Now she got a 6-year-old trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, she tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love.
Numbers coming through there for Tim Duggan and Ali Blue Blood, an 82.5. So an 82.5 for Tim Duggan and Ali Blue Blood. And so that'll bring us down to number 6 here on the cards, folks, in the Classic Challenge Wetwork Finals, brought to us by Top Rail Equine. We go with Leah Reid once again, horse number 219, Metallic Jewel Shine. Andy Teager's number 7 be ready to go. Number 8, Michael Wilson. Number 9, Mark Buttsworth. And number 10 will be Leah Reid to wrap up the Classic Challenge Finals. Big thank you to Truco Elite once again, also Iconoclast, as well as Top Rail Equine. See Leah Reid now enter the course. Yes, gets it just on the right side of that peg where she wants to be. Unfortunate there for Leah Reid. The whip goes down a little bit early. So we'll get a cut-out score through, I do believe. So it'll be a 20.5, a 20 and a half there for Leah Reid and Metallic Jewel Shine. And that'll bring us down to number 7, folks. Manny Teague with horse number 231, Gidgey's Bow. And we move down to number 8, Michael Wilson. Number 9, Mark Buttsworth. Number 10, Leah Reid. And we roll straight on with the Infinity Insurance Open Classic Challenge Finals. And down to the Derby Classic Challenge Finals as well, brought to us by Best Leather Care. As the whip falls down there for Matty Teague and Gidgey's Bow, we'll wait for the numbers to roll through. And of course, all competitors, please listen up. If you have your non-pro cow horse run first, and it's going to come up before your Open Classic Challenge or your Derby Classic Challenge run or any wet work run outside. Please make your way over there and do that one first, and then you can come back here. It's only if they're going to clash while the non-pro classic, the non-pro cow horse is on in the indoor arena. And if you have an immediate run in the outdoor arena, that's when it takes priority. But if you do have the time, please make your way over and do your indoor run first as well. So a 52.5 will be a 52.5 there for Matty Teague and Gidgey's Bow. Once we clear the Ringers Western Outdoor Arena, we head down to number 8, Michael Wilson, with horse number 251, Destiny's Garter. Number 9, Be Ready, Mark Budsworth. Number 10, Leah Reid, to wrap up the Classic Challenge Finals, brought to us by Top Rail Equine. Once again, a big thank you to all of our cattle suppliers here at Australia's Greatest Horseman for 2025. A big thank you to Brindley Park, Luke Nichols, Tim Parham and Mr. Peter White. And on that note, Mr. Peter White has lost a pocket knife and hoof pick all in one. That is very special to him. A reward is available and up. If you did happen to pick that up around the grounds, you can hand it in to myself or into the show office. There is a reward available if you have picked that one up. So we watch number 8, Michael Wilson, with horse number 251, Destiny's Garter. Mr. Wilson with Destiny's Garter, we watch, ladies and gentlemen. Round pick number 1, they rumble. Working hard to try and come back over to the centre of the pen now, ladies and gentlemen. And looking to circle up on the eastern end of the arena, folks. And pulls up there. That is time for Mr. Michael Wilson and Destiny's Garter. We wait for the numbers to come through, and then we head to number 9, Mr. Mark Budsworth, with horse number 237, Metallic Paris. As we keep the ball rolling now, ladies and gentlemen, we watch Mark Budsworth make his way up towards the front of the camp with horse number 237, Metallic Paris. Yeah, 63 in total for Michael Wilson and Destiny's Garter, a 63. So we're currently watching camp now, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Mark Budsworth with horse number 237, Metallic Paris. He's him out clean as well. Currently on course, Mr. Budsworth with Metallic Paris. They wanna keep us out, can't hold us down anymore. We gonna ride. Rises around, looking to circle around and head back towards top peg. Metallic Paris. We move straight on to the Open Challenge Finals, brought to us by Affinity Insurance. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to keep rumbling through before we run out of daylight here in the Ringers Western Outdoor Arena. It'll be a 62.5, 62.5 there for Mark Bartsworth and Metallic Paris. And the Classic Challenge Wetwork Finals, brought to us by Top Rail Equine, Truco Elite and Iconoclast. Those results will be finalised and cross-checked, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have presentations for our events later on in today's program, I do believe, but we're going to roll straight on with the Open Challenge Finals, brought to us by Infinity Insurance. Number 1 out will be Michael Wilson. Number 2, Leah Reid. Number 3, Mark Bardsworth. Number 4, Leah Reid. Number 5, Cameron Dunlop. Number 6 will be Grace Roth. Number 7, Daniel Cook. Number 8 will be Leah Reid. Number 9 will be Jamie Turner. And number 10, Cameron Dunlop. And of course, none of this would be possible without the generosity and support of all of our sponsors here at Australia's Greatest Horsemen for 2025. A big thank you to Total Span, our major sponsor. Also a big thank you to Stockman & Co, QRS, Equine, Signature Trailers. So a big thank you to Corinda Park Equine, Marsh Carney Saddlery, Ken Anderson, Australian Performance Horse Magazine, Top Rail Equine, Truco Elite, Iconoclast. So a big thank you to the Australian Stockman's Challenge Association. So a big thank you to Jakiro Equibusiness, Horseman's Trading Post, Affinity Insurance, Ranch House Australia, Upper Hunter Shire Council, Jadco Homes, Stitch 'em On Embroidery, Tim and Janine Walsh. So a big thank you to O'Brien's Machineries, Sheridan Burns Studio, ESM Veterinary, Arid Australia. So a big thank you to Double Down Horsemanship, Thomas Arena Products, Tim Glory Equine, SJ Performance Horses, Kalara Park, Leather Forever, Sensational Garland, Stance Equitech, Mountain Horse Trading, Loaded Smoke and Mirrors, Snake Creek Cattle Company, Bartolo Quarter Horses, Ringers Western, Scone Equine Group,